We changed it. A girl who claims that she can turn some straw to gold, but she can't just rearrange it. She's learning how to learn, and she's quite excited. Learning how to learn, and you're all invited. Learning how to learn, and it's copyrighted. Rumpelstiltskin method. Yes! Rumpelstiltskin method.
Sophia,
hello.
We're back. Excellent run with Cole's Got Talent all this winter and into the spring. It got us through the winter, and here we are back again. You're like my co-host in all things virtual for the East Greenwich School District.
I know, right? I just keep popping back in.
Right. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. Welcome. My name is Valerie Remillard. I am the Executive Director of Experiments in Theater, as well as the Executive Director for the Cultural Organization for the Arts here in East Greenwich, and I am wearing lipstick in July.
And I'm Sophia Nula, a former student of East Greenwich High School and an aspiring actress.
I would say recent graduate. Former student sounds like we broke up.
You're so right.
We're not together anymore. We're in the past. We're ancient history. No, you're an alum now.
You're so right. That was a little dramatic. I am an alum.
That's okay. Like, hey, Sophia, I'm in drama.
Right. We have to be dramatic. It's who we are, you know?
Yes, exactly. So you're not here to listen to us banter tonight, even though we could go on and on. We're both theater people. That's what we do. We fill the space with lots of words. Tonight, you are here to see the young actors of Frenchtown Elementary School on the red carpet for their premiere at 7 o'clock tonight of Learning to Learn, not how to learn. I'm always putting the how to in there. Learning to Learn the Rumpelstiltskin method, which they did all remote this year. And of course, because of that, our performance is remote. So we just thought we would add a little bit of excitement and flavor to the event by interviewing some volunteers on the red carpet, some celebrity volunteers on the red carpet. So that's what we're here to do tonight. That's what you're here to do tonight. We're very excited. And all the information about where you can catch the actual premiere to the show, the link is underneath this video in the comments section. So you can grab that link or bookmark it right now, or as soon as we're done, go to that link and you'll be able to watch the show. Also, because the Frenchtown PTG has allowed access to this unlimited, so this recording will actually stream unlimited, as well as the performance, which will premiere tonight at 7. Nobody's seen it. Nobody else has seen it. It will premiere tonight at 7 o'clock, and then you'll be able to watch it on the Experiments in Theater YouTube channel indefinitely, as many times as you'd like, for free. And all the PTG is asking is that you consider making a $10 donation to the Frenchtown PTG per device for your access to this show. It's just to help support them making this possible, and then also for them to continue to have to do future performances like this. Well, hopefully in person coming. We still don't know, knock on wood, what this school year is going to be like, but we'll see. Either way, we're going to make something happen, because even in a pandemic, we still made theater happen this year.
Absolutely.
Yes. So I think just a few little things that I want to let people know about that might be really fun to make your experience exciting watching at home. There's a comment section. You can comment whether you're watching from Facebook or YouTube. You should be able to comment and say hello to your guests. For example, and I have to put my glasses on from this, I was really excited to learn that Colm Campbell, they're watching from Ireland, and they're so excited that they could be a part of this event. I was like, are you vacationing in Ireland or are you from Ireland? Because, you know, that's either way, it's really cool. And the response was from Ireland. Rosie is, who we'll have on the show a little later, is their grandniece, and she's a sweetheart, which, yes, absolutely, I totally agree. But isn't that cool?
That is so cool. I mean, like, people watching from all around the world, like, we'd love to see it.
They're celebrities. I'm telling you, they're worldwide celebrities.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm frozen. There I am again. I think that's been one of the positive things. Right. one of the positive things to come out of this experience is just the ability for people far, far away to be able to engage in these productions, which if they were happening in person, they wouldn't be able to. So that's, if there's one positive thing to come out of it, I believe that is that thing. So having said that, I think we should get started bringing our guests on.
I am so excited. I am like the paparazzi here. I've got my camera out, everyone. Ready to see some stars.
Yes, we're going to see stars tonight. Our first guest on the show is going to be Darian. Darian, give me the thumbs up that you can hear me and you're ready to come aboard. Can you? Oh, there he is. Hi, Darian. Make sure you're unmuted so we can hear what you have to say. There you go. Welcome to the red carpet. How are you doing?
Really good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Do you know Sophia, the kindergarten director? She's taking your picture. She's taking your picture. We're paparazzi. Are you ready? Can you give us like a little red carpet action? Are you ready? Here we go. Over here, Darian. Over here.
Oh, yeah, we love it.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. Well, welcome. We're so glad to see you, to hear from you. Darian, tell us what you did in the show.
I was one of the scientists.
You were a scientist. What does the scientist do?
Like they study brains and study the learning process.
The learning process. Oh, that's great. Since it sounds like you had a really important role, since the title of this play is Learning to Learn. Learning to learn. Learning how to learn. Well, that's part of the song. Learning how to learn. So if you're studying the brain and the learning process, that must mean that the scientists are really important to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Tell us, what was it like doing a play, but doing it from home?
It was really fun. It was really fun.
It was really fun. Now, have you done any plays before that were in person?
I did one of the kindergarten plays.
So last year you were in the kindergarten?
No, 2 years ago, 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. Well, Sophia's our kindergarten director for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was your first full play.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think that you would like to do another play? Do you think you'd like to do another play?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a very enthusiastic yes.
And it definitely gave you something to do in times where we didn't have too much going on, right? So I feel like out of all the things, having theater and being able to do that from home, that's such a new concept. Who knew, right? I don't know many people that have done theater at home.
Yeah.
It feels pretty special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So do you think that you'd like, if you do another play, do you think you'd like it to be a remote play, or do you think you'd rather do it in person next time?
Remote.
Really? Oh, so that's interesting for me to know, because, I do all of my work that I do is in children's theater. So I'm making a mental note, because, who knows, remote plays may continue to be a thing, or they may not when we all get back to in person again. But Darian's making me think I should maybe still do some remote plays on the side.
Could you tell us a little bit more about why remote plays you favor them? What makes you like them so much?
For me, I like just being in my house.
Yes.
I can right now I'm wearing flip-flops. I'm wearing a nice dress and flip-flops because you can't see past my waist, and that's really comforting to me, because normally if I were in person I would have to be wearing fancy shoes to go with my fancy dress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Darian, thanks so much for talking with us tonight and for being our first guest. We really appreciate having you on. Enjoy the premiere of Learning to Learn, the Rumpelstiltskin Method. We're going to have some other guests come on, but we thank you so much for being our first.
Okay.
All right. Good night, Darian.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah,
That's so
sweet.
fun. That is adorable.
I know. This honestly, the Frenchtown School is the cutest theater I do all year. It's the cutest theater that I do. It makes my heart happy. So continuing with that vein, our next guest is Jack McLaughlin. Jack, are you ready? Thumbs up. Yes, he is ready. Here he is. Hi, Jack. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Welcome to the red carpet. Can we do the paparazzi? Can we take your picture? All right, here we go.
The suit. Look at the suit he's got on.
Jack. Smile, Jack.
Show us this wonderful outfit you have on.
Yes. That's great. That's you wearing like a suit jacket? I love it. You look very handsome. Jack, tell us what you played in the show.
I played a plumber.
You played a plumber. Did you like that? Maybe
So.
what's if you had your choice? What would you rather have played? What would you have rather played?
Oh.
You don't know? You haven't thought about it? Yeah, you have thought about it? You just won't tell me.
I haven't.
You haven't. Oh, okay. Well, think about it and then send me a text message. Send me a text communique. Jack, so the plumbers in the show are really handy. They fix a bunch of things, right? They're like there to fix things. Look at your mom's sending you love. She says, "Go, Jack." Your mom, who is very helpful with the show, she's part of the PTG that made the play happen. Your mom helped to make the play happen this year. That's exciting. What are you handy like a plumber? Do you like to do projects around the house with tools? Yeah? What's your favorite project to do around the house with tools?
Well, maybe you could tell us, like, are you in costume? Is that what? Uh-oh, Miss Valerie. Miss Valerie's having a little bit of a technical issue. But I have a question for you.
I need a handy person to come here and fix my internet. What is your, did you say what your favorite project is around the house? No?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? So you're going to have to think about that one too. And can you, if you ever have a business card, can I have one? So that I can call you to do stuff? No? You're not going to, well, okay. Not even, what about plumbing? You have we gave you props. We gave you that tiny plunger.
Oh, I got a question for the paparazzi. What was your costume? Can you tell us about your costume? Are you wearing it now? Did you have to wear a blazer for your plumber costume? Tell us a little bit about what you wore.
I wore a hat that was backwards.
Oh, very edgy, right?
A hat that was backwards, yes. And you had a baby plunger, right? They were super cute. Well, yes, it was a cute plunger. It was.
Maybe he didn't like that. I don't know if he liked that very much.
Well, I think it was really cute, and I think the folks at home are going to enjoy it. But, Jack, we're going to get to some other guests right now. We thank you for coming on the show, and we hope you enjoy the premiere of Learning to Learn the Rumpelstiltskin Method. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Sophia, we're just going to keep moving now. We have Ben. Ben, who's coming up. Ben, are you ready? Here comes Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Hi.
Ben was a kindergartner last year, Sophia. So he was he just rolled his eyes. Is that something you'd like us to, did you not want us to mention that?
No.
That you were a kindergartner last year?
Well.
Was that taboo? So Ben was a kindergartner last year, and Sophia, she was the kindergarten director this year.
I was.
Do you have any advice for her about how to be a good kindergarten director?
Ooh.
What I liked is that I wouldn't get forgetting stuff since the teacher that I had, like they do little Paul, and made me understand every little second of sound that you have to make.
Oh, okay. So you're saying like break it up into smaller pieces?
Yeah, that's what helped me.
That's
That is
really good advice.
You know what? I'm gonna take that advice and I'm gonna apply it to whenever I do that again. I hopefully will do that again. But that is actually very wisdomous advice. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. That was a really good tip. So tell us what part you played in the show.
A very dramatic elf named Zed. And I guess he's dramatic.
He's a very dramatic elf named Zed. Well, that works out nicely since this is theater, right?
Exactly.
I love the eye roll.
We're all a little bit dramatic.
Yes, we're all a little bit dramatic. And yeah, he gets very dramatic. What would you tell people is the lesson of the play? Do you know?
Somebody who lie that they can start turn strong to gold. I think they were trying to be a show off, but they lied that they could turn strong to gold, and the king thought they could. So, but he knew that, but he just wanted to. But he knew that, but he just didn't tell the girl that he knew that, and she couldn't.
So you think like the story is like teaching you not to lie and be a show off, right?
Yeah, basically.
Don't lie, don't be a show off. But it's okay to be a little dramatic, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my favorite part. That's actually my favorite part of my role.
Is being dramatic.
Yeah.
What's your character doesn't have a lot of words to say. What's your favorite line that you say in the play?
The first time I say she's like, oh no, it's not my problem. It's not my problem that you lied. It's not my problem.
I love that. That's so good. I want to get that tape right there.
Yeah. Oh, let's get it. And over here. Ben, that's great. I love that you had in subtext and intention to even like the tiniest of lines that you have. That's amazing. That's really quality actor work right there. Really good job. I can't wait to see the show.
Yes, a lot about acting is like you don't even have to say words to act, you know? Like that's such a big role to be able to act by not saying anything at all. So that is a very challenging and fun role to play.
Yeah.
Like when your brother just stands with his eyes.
Yes. Yes, you had a lot of very good expressions. And all I'm saying, and I don't want to do any spoilers, is watch for the ears. That's all I'm going to say. We're not going to tell them anything more. Watch for the ears.
Like here, and
don't tell them. Watch for the ears. Ben, thank you so much for being on the show. We have a couple more guests to interview before we start the premiere, but it was so great to see you. And I know it's sad. I will see you next time we do a play, right? Because we're going to do more plays together. Promise?
I just want to do this.
Ben, we have work to do. We're going to do some more work together, you and I, okay?
I can't wait to see more of Ben.
Yes. All right, have a good night, Ben. Thank you.
Bye. He is a little actor. Oh my goodness.
He and his brother were on last year on our first red carpet that we ever did, and they both wore sunglasses, and it was just super amazing. I thought I was looking at the youngest Blues Brothers ever for a second.
Oh my God.
Super cute. All right, so we're going to continue right along, and we're going to have Rosie come on the show. Rosie, are you ready? Give us a thumbs up. All right, here she comes. Hi, Rosie.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. It's so good to see you again.
You too.
Tell us a little bit about you. You look like you decorated behind you very intentionally for tonight. Can you tell us a little bit about what you did?
For the play or for back there?
Back there.
We put stars up, and my dad printed posters. Well, actually, he printed the stars too.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and I put my costume up there.
That's really, really thoughtful. Like, that's so professional. And I think, where is your red carpet? Didn't you have a red carpet last year when you did this with me? You weren't like star last year too.
Oh my goodness.
I knew she would have disappointed. Rosie, can we take your picture on the red carpet?
Yeah.
All right, we can't see your head. We just see your feet. There we go. All right, ready?
Move it up a little bit.
Ready? There we go. There we go. I can see you now. Okay, here we go.
Perfect.
Rosie over here. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Rosie over here. Click, 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 click.
Ooh, do a pose. Do a pose.
Do
Ooh,
a
I
pose,
love
do a
the
pose, do a
outfit.
pose.
Looking great.
Awesome. Rosie, tell us your part in the play.
I am Lumpy.
Lumpy. Does Lumpy have lumps?
Short for Lumple Bumpkin.
Yes, that is definitely shorter than Lumple Bumpkin. Awesome. Just for the sake of the folks at home who are, joining us from Ireland, your family who's joining us from Ireland, tell everybody, what is a remote play? What does that mean? What does that mean?
It's like a play you do from like your house on a screen.
Mm-hmm. So like from your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Computer or iPad, anything else like that.
Now you did the Frenchtown play last year that we started out being in person and then we were rudely interrupted by COVID. And then we finished doing it remotely. We literally did not miss a single rehearsal. We went from doing rehearsals in person to doing rehearsals online, and then we did a remote play, like the first one ever. I don't really know who was the actual first one ever, but I like to think of ourselves as the first one ever because we were in the middle of the play and we're like, we're not stopping. We're finishing this. So have you only ever done in remote plays, or have you done other plays besides this one?
Actually, I've only done remote plays.
Are you excited to get back to doing to do an in-person play?
I never done it before, so I have no idea.
You have no idea. Were you happy doing remote plays, do you think?
What?
Were you happy doing remote plays? For you, was it just like, yeah, I'm happy to do any play, including this remote play?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, Rosie, it's always great to have you on the red carpet. Are you excited for the performance tonight?
Yeah, I've been waiting to see the movie or play.
Yeah, you guys saw it in school, but it was not fully edited yet. So this is the first time you'll see the whole thing, right?
I didn't see it in school.
They showed a portion of it, like a part of it. If you were there that day, it was like one of the last days of school.
Yeah. Oh, it was probably the last day of school. I wasn't there.
Yes. So you haven't seen anything. Oh my gosh, Rosie,
well,
you're gonna have a great time.
That's going to be so exciting. And you look fabulous. And your red carpet is fabulous.
Yes.
Thank you.
Rosie, we got to get to a couple more guests before 7 o'clock. But thank you so much for, again, being a guest on the red carpet and for being a great remote theater actress. And we will see you again soon, I hope.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah. Oh, she's so sweet.
I know. They're all so just delightful, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we have another remote play veteran, Aubrey Plant. Aubrey, are you ready to come aboard? Yes, she's giving me the 2 thumbs up. Hi, Aubrey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Welcome back to the red carpet. You were here before last year.
Yeah.
And this have Frozen. Here am I back? Am I back now?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have 2 remote plays under your belt. Tell me, are you anxious to get into doing in-person live theater, or are you like happy with the remote plays and would rather do remote plays?
I like both, but I want to do in-person plays, so it's like more of like an actual play. But I also like the movies a lot.
Right. Get a little bit of everything here and there, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A little of this, a little of that. Tell everybody what your role was in the show.
I was Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes.
Isn't that like a big deal? Like a big deal or something?
It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big
A little bit.
Mhm.
You're not only, not a star or anything.
It's very different than the role you played last year, right? Like, tell me, which one did you like better? Did you like you were Cinderella last year, or well, we did like a new version of Cinderella, an updated version.
Yeah. Okay.
And which one did you like best?
I like Rumpelstiltskin better
Why?
because I kind of knew what I liked how it was different than Cinderella, but it was like its own play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Also, like, it was definitely different. The two were different, and the roles that you played were very different too.
Yeah.
Am I cutting out again? Yeah, and I, as a theater director for children, I really don't like to give people the same role every time I do a show, because we're doing this to learn, right? And so I like to give roles to young people that are different than the ones they did last year, because we want to make sure that they're getting, we don't want y'all to get typecast at the ripe old age of 6 and 7, right? We don't want you to get typecast too early.
Right. It's so fun to play like a variety of different characters.
Yeah. I want to make sure that like I get you guys ready for Hollywood or Broadway, whichever you want.
Yeah.
Well, Aubrey, we have one more guest that we've got to bring on. But thank you so much for being on the show with us on the red carpet again. This was your last year at Frenchtown. But hopefully I get to see you next year at Eldridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, Aubrey.
Bye.
All right, finally.
Who do we have?
We have Madeline Sawyer coming onto the show. Maddie, can you give me a thumbs up if you're ready? Here she is. Hi, Madeline.
Hello. Look how beautiful you look.
I know. Can we take your picture? Can you pose for us? Are we ready? Click, 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 click. Maddie, over here.
Absolutely fabulous. Who are you wearing?
Yes, who are you wearing? What's the dress you're wearing? Where's it from? Which
My
designer?
elf gave it to me.
Who? Grandma?
My elf.
Your elf? Your elf gave it to you?
She has a matching one.
Oh.
Wow. So that dress is so special.
That's awesome.
Even though it doesn't fit me and it's kind of tight, I still want to wear it.
Well, it looks very beautiful and dramatic, and that's what we're here for.
Don't tell my mom, but I didn't tell her it's too small.
We won't tell. Maddie, you play Lexi Miller, who's got the biggest role in the show. She has the most lines. She's in every single scene. Tell us what she's like.
Exhausting.
Wow. Why is she exhausting?
I don't know. She just has a lot of lines.
Yes.
How do you get over here? I have to use my hands.
You seem like a very, very expressive actress, though. So I'm sure you took on that role with such grace.
Mm.
That's a compliment. What you do is you toss your hair and you say, thank you.
That's very humble.
Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Ready? And
Thank you.
beautiful. I love it. Is there anything that you would like to share with people about what this process was like for you? Like, did you enjoy it? Do you like doing remote plays? Are you anxious to get back to live theater?
Well, I'm doing Charlotte's Web summer camp.
Yes, you are.
That's so exciting. So we're going to get to see more of you. That is so exciting.
Yes. So yeah, you'll get to do an in-person show. Well, Madeline, is there anything else you'd like to tell the folks at home before they go right from here to watching the big show? Is there anything you'd like to tell them? No spoilers. No spoilers. What is it?
I hope they all enjoy the show.
Yes, you worked very hard. All of you worked really hard. You were very professional. You were a trooper. Thank you for your hard work. And it's 7:00 right now. So you're gonna help us say goodbye to the folks at home, and we're gonna go watch the show. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
So exciting.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Leave won't miss anything. You can start it right from the beginning, even if the premiere has already started. You can rewind. You'll be able to rewind. All right, good night.
Bye.